just ask a couple of questions about your visits to New York. You came to New York in 2007 with the goal of selling your Conte tell-all book, correct?
That's not the original. You mean one of the 3 times that I came?
In 2007.
The first time was not to sell the book, no.
What was the first time for?
I was asked by ESPN to come and participate in the book launching party for a book called Steroid Nation, written by...
I don't mean to interrupt you, but wasn't that after you...
No, that was October the 23rd. It was my first trip here in 2007.
Okay. During that trip, did you have any meetings about a potential book?
I don't believe I did.
Okay. Then you came a second time in late 2007, correct?
Correct.
What was the purpose of that trip?
To meet with some book publishers.
About what?
About the Abalco book.
Okay. And had you drafted any proposals for the book?
The proposal was drafted by the collaborator Nathan Jendrick. There were some revisions by Molly Glick. And then there was some interest by a couple of the publishers, and I came out and met with 2 of them.
And am I correct that, regardless of what you spoke about at the meetings in New York, the proposal a proposal had been sent in advance of you going to New York to meet with publishers, right?
That's correct.
And that proposal mentioned Shane Mosley.
Well, yes, it did.
Okay, that's all I need to hear. And well, it mentioned Shane Mosley as one of the people you would be writing about in your book.
He was listed 5th or 6th down the list.
But he was listed, right?
He was listed.
Okay. And after having sent that proposal to publishers in New York, or through your agent, you came to New York to meet with publishers about the possibility of the publication of that book, correct?
That's correct.
And then you saw, and by the way, at that time your agent was based in New York, correct?
That's correct.
The Jean Nagy agency at the time?
I never met her, but that's who Molly Glick worked for at the time.
And did you have a written agreement with?
Yes, I did.
Molly with Jean Nagy?
Yes, I did.
Okay. And the understanding was that whatever money to be paid by the publisher for this book was to come first through the New York offices of Jean Nagy, correct?
Yes.
Okay. And then you understood. You came back to New York a 3rd time during the course of writing this book.
The 3rd time that I came back didn't have anything to do with the book. It was a special trip to meet with Dick Pound, the chairman of... Dick Pound, who's the chairman of the World Anti-Doping Agency, and they paid for the trip and had me come to meet with him to see if I could be of assistance to them.
But in fact, you met with journalists during that trip about your upcoming book.
I may have, yes.
You met with Dick Patrick.
I did not meet with Dick Patrick. I've never met Dick Patrick or ever met with Dick Patrick.
Did you talk? Oh, okay. Did you meet with Armand Catane?
Yes, I did.
Okay. So it's not a question, you may have met with someone. You know you met with Armand Catane.
I met with Armand Catane. I don't remember which one of those 3 trips it was, but one of them I met with him, not necessarily that last one.
Okay. What other media people did you meet with? Was the meeting with Armand Catane about your anticipated book?
Yes, it was.
Okay. So that was a meeting in New York that was connected to your plans to publish this book?
Yes.
Okay. We may be finishing up soon. You'll all be happy to know. All right, so you came to New York before you came for the book. When you came, let's call the December 2007 meeting the Skyhorse trip. Would that be fair?
Yes.
Okay.